Hi guys, and welcome to the Alakazam video blog. Right, welcome to this week's video blog. This week we're launching our brand new effect, Omen.
Oh yeah.
We're also looking in the vault with a new Dave Loosely and Harry Nardi Lowdown.
Yes.
And we're going to be looking at the effect called Ink.
Oh yes.
Or Inked.
Inked by Fred Daredevil.
The classic magic of Michael Vincent is back.
Yes, and looking beautiful.
That looks amazing. So we're going to be talking about all these products. But before we get on to these, we want to thank you all, as we do every week, for joining us at the Academy. This week we had Gary Jones.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
It was great.
He was so fast paced. We got through so many magic tricks, but also the advice he gave was phenomenal. So yeah, I don't know if it's still available.
It's still available till Monday morning, 9 o'clock Monday morning, so you can still pick it up. If you buy it now, it's instantly put into your Alakazam account.
Yeah, and just read some of the reviews. It is phenomenal. So do not miss out on that. And then next week we have got, and I'm looking forward to this, Liam Montoya for a 2-day course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday next week. So be sure to grab your tickets for that, because Liam's stuff is incredible.
Yeah.
He's one of the nicest guys I know.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a lot of fun. So.
And it's 2 days dedicated to powerful self-working magic.
Yeah.
Now, I believe one of the days is going to be self-working magic, maybe with a setup deck. The other day is going to be totally impromptu self-working magic. So they can hand you a deck and you can get on with it. My nose is really blocked today.
I think, yes, you okay?
Now, I've been feeling under the weather for the last week or so, but I'm getting back to normal. But let's have a look at Liam. He's going to tell you exactly what to expect in these calls.
Hello there, Alakazam people and internet people in general. My name is Liam Montoya and I'm very excited to be able to invite you to the Alakazam Academy, where I'm going to be holding a course on self-working card magic. It's going to be 2 days. It's going to be a full-on magic rampage. You're going to learn some of the best card tricks ever invented. You're going to see them performed, learn how they work, and also why they work, why they're so effective. We're going to learn some killer principles, some great ideas about presentation and theory, how to make the tricks your own, how to present them in a strong way, and also we're going to cover how to routine them together for method advantages and theatrical advantages as well. On top of that, of course, you're going to learn anything that you want to learn, because with the Academy, you get to ask the questions. So I hope you can join me. You can't see me anywhere else doing this kind of thing. I've not done the Penguin live lecture. I've not done Murphy's at the table live lecture thing. So the Alakazam Academy is the only place you're going to get to see the self-working masterclass, and I hope you can join us. See you there soon.
So I really hope you can join us for that, because that's going to be an amazing 2 days. And we also announced yesterday, I believe,
Yes.
the next course, which is Chris Congreve. So go check out the website, get your tickets booked for both Liam Montoya and Chris Congreve. At the moment, we're running a different course every week.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's almost like that for the rest of the year, apart from when we're on holiday.
Yeah, and the thing is, it was never an intention to initially do it every single week, because it was all about bringing you the best teachers.
Yeah.
But we're bringing you the best teachers in their field, and we're still managing to be able to do it once a week.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, for us, it's amazing. We love it. We get to sit here and jam with these creative minds. Gary's has so many ideas still. The business card idea, I worked it last night, and it is awesome.
It's such a brilliant routine.
Best way to hand your business card out,
Yeah.
without a doubt. And I've been looking for a way like that for a while, and it's so easy and it's great.
Yeah. And the little Rubik's Cube trick was amazing. You don't have to be able to solve a Rubik's Cube to do it.
No.
And it was a brilliant cube matchup effect mixed in with a card under glass type effect. Really, really
practical, fun working stuff. And he gave some really great little ideas he's working on as well, which has already sparked an idea in my mind, the button idea.
Yeah, which was great.
I'm already playing with a sort of version of that. And the pegs as well.
Yeah.
I think, if you're a mentalist or even if not, and you want to do like a little billet effect, the pegs are great.
Yeah. So check that out. That's on the site now. You can still pick it up until Monday morning. And remember, it will be available to you instantly. The moment you spend your money on it, the moment you buy it, it will be in your account. So you can watch it. So if you've got nothing planned this weekend, grab it and give yourself, I think it was 3.5 hours worth of Gary Jones at the Academy. Once again, just thank you guys for supporting it. The Academy is going from strength to strength to strength. The chat room is amazing. It's so helpful. It's so much fun. We have so much fun doing it. And if you haven't tried an Academy yet, you really don't know what you're missing out on. So give it a go. So moving on from that.
Yeah, shall we go to the vault?
Yes, let's.
We'll head to the vault and then we'll talk about our new release, Omen, and show you a performance of that. Because we had our friend Neil popped in the other day and I performed it on him.
Okay.
So we'll start with the vault.
Right, so many years ago, you started something called the Loosely Lowdown.
Yes.
Which was where you were taking a look at older effects.
Yes.
We're now sort of breathing new life into the format with Dave and Harry's Lowdown.
Yeah, because H is getting into Magic.
Yeah.
So there's stuff that's going to be brand new to him. So initially, it would be great for him to go in there and see if there's something that takes his fancy. And then we'll bring it in and maybe breathe some new life into it, add some new routines to it, bring it to possibly modern day if need be, or sometimes just re-show you it because nothing needs doing. And Inked was one that was released at Blackpool 2 years ago, I believe.
Yeah, two or three.
3
years
years
ago. 3 years ago, yeah.
And we did something where we launched 5 or 6 products at once, and it was great, and they all did very well. But the issue with that is always 1 or 2 are going to shine, and some get forgotten about.
Yeah.
And I think Inked got forgotten about and shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And so Harry went and grabbed it and learnt it, and we added a couple of bits to it, which made it quite fooling.
Yeah. I must admit, I came up with the routines on the DVD, and watching Harry do it again, I still was fooled as to, well, how could he have done that? Yeah. And, I totally forgot the method to it. And it's such a great effect. And it's I know Harry's picked up an assassin and he's carrying this with him.
Yeah.
Because it fits in your wallet. It's a great little piece. It's very topical at the moment because everyone has tattoos. Tattoos are so fashionable.
Yeah, and if you don't have one, you know someone that does. And I want you to, when you watch this, okay, it's very easy to go, oh yeah, he got that and he got that. But when you think about it, there's 25 different images. There's 5 different body parts that it could be.
So the combinations.
The combinations of knowing is very, very, is incredible.
Yeah, at least the 1 in 125, at least, most probably more.
Very good. So shall we take a look at H performing it?
Let's do that.
Dave?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to start by saying I love your tattoos.
Right.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm only saying that because I want you to say the same about mine when I get one.
You're going to get one?
I'm going to get one. I've just turned 18, all right? You know my cousin James, right?
Yeah.
Goes by the name Hoshmu.
Yeah.
He's a tattoo artist, and he promised me that he'd give me a free one when I turn 18.
Does your mum and dad know about that?
Yes. Yeah, they do. I think mum's more happy about it. She's not happy, but she's less bothered.
She's more accepting of it.
Yeah, accepting.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm not going to get a massive, whatever. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to get a nice little... My granddad had tattoos, so she can't mind. If her dad had it, then I can have it.
Right, fair enough.
That's what I'm going by. Anyway, so but obviously I need a tattoo partner if I go to get on myself. Right? You've already got tattoos, so I want you to come with me. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm with
My cousin's tattoo parlour, they do something a little bit different, okay? Because they have many people going in there not knowing what they want, all right? So they've got thousands of selections that they hand out and they want you to pick, or you can pick it.
yeah, they do another thing, but I won't tell you what they do just yet.
Oh,
all right?
okay.
A little bit secret. So, Dave, in here, all right, these are the cards I was telling you guys about.
The business cards.
Yeah, the business cards. So, in here, I'll show you as well. There's just, I've only got 25 here, all right, but there's just different tattoos on each one. All
okay.
Right? Yeah, so can I just get you to just memorise one tattoo that appeals to you?
Okay.
Right? So I'll show you the cards and just think of one.
One, okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then you can just take it out when you got it.
Let's see what's it. Okay.
Right. You got it?
Can I show the guys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for that one.
Remember, we are going there, so make sure it's something that you're not embarrassed by.
No, I would definitely have that.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
All right.
I'd have it a lot bigger than that. But.
All right. Yeah, and then just pop it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna shuffle these. All right. And now these are going away.
Okay.
All right. Now, the bit I didn't tell you about, Dave,
Yeah.
was the bit we're gonna do next. Because in here, in the other side, I've got these cards.
Right.
All right. And these have been specifically picked. All right, hand-picked by my cousin James.
Right.
All right, because the picture you just thought of is on one of these cards.
Right.
Also on one of these cards is the location on your body that it looks best.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So you've got an image in your mind, right?
Yeah.
So remember that, and now I'm going to show you these.
Yeah.
Which, guys, you can see. Look, there's one there. Back, chest, arm, etc.
So all the locations
Yeah.
of the body.
So just
right?
find your drawing on there.
Yeah.
And pick it out for me, please.
Where are we? Okay.
Got it?
Okay, yeah.
Got it? Alright, and then, sorry. Yeah, and then just pop it face down on the table for me.
Yeah.
And cover it up. Just so I've got no idea what it is you are going for.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
You're going all the way.
Yeah.
So, Dave, you've got a tattoo that you said you were happy with, so we're definitely going to get this done.
I'm happy with the tattoo.
We're definitely getting it done.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. So we'll start with the location first, because I feel like that's just easier to pick up. Alright? So, can you just imagine he's actually tattooing on that area? So can you try and feel pain or just little needles in that area? Okay. To be honest with you, I think I can picture you of this. You did actually squint a little bit, almost like it was near your eyes. Is it on your face?
It is on my face. It wouldn't be my choice of location, but it is best suited apparently on my face.
He agreed to being a tattoo buddy, so next time you see it. Alright.
Yeah. But what was it?
Okay, that's the question. Alright. It's got bits of colour in it, yeah?
Yeah.
It has got bits of colour. Okay. To be honest, I'm getting this through quite strong because I feel like we did see a film that had something of this in it recently.
Right.
An animation. Okay, interesting. I think you've gone for the Dias de los Muertos, the sugar skull. Is that right?
I did.
It is right.
Go with the sugar skull. This one, just here, on my face.
On my face. See,
maybe I won't get it on my face, but
you can't back out now, Dave.
that is really cool, though. You booked it for me.
I booked it in. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks.
Right, so that's inked, and that's a perfect little effect to carry about with you.
Yeah, definitely.
And they're plastic cards, so they're not going to bend. Even if you drop them in drink, you just wipe them clean.
Yeah.
You know, it's the perfect trick to do at the bar with your friends. Great piece of mentalism, pack small, plays big, and they're on the site now. You can get them, but also there was more to that video. So you've done a full lowdown on it, you and Harry.
Yeah, you'll see a new format of the lowdown. Got quite a funky intro as well, which is quite cool. Done by Theo. And yeah, they're going to be a more regular thing. Me and H are going to sit down and brainstorm some stuff. And keep your eyes out. So if you head over to Inked, you'll see the full lowdown below the product there.
Yeah.
And I think it's great.
you're going to see a lot of new little things happening now, and they're all being built for our new website as well. So there's going to be various new sections appearing on the website over the next few months. Once it's up and running, it's still sort of not delayed, but there's so much stuff we're having built into it that it is just taking a lot of time. We were hoping it was supposed to be ready February for Blackpool.
Yeah, but we haven't forgotten about our 13,000 likes. So obviously, if you're new, when we were at 12,000, we said when we get to 13, we're going to give away £1,000 worth of stuff, as we did when we hit 12. So we are going to do that, and that will be coincided with the launch of the new website.
Yeah, so we'll get the website up and running. Once it's been up there for a couple of weeks and we find out all the bugs, we're going to have an official live launch where we're going to be live streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and directly to the website, or maybe just to the website. We don't know yet.
Ooh, possibly.
And all you need to do is come join us that evening, and you're in with a chance of winning part of the £1,000 prize pot.
Oh yeah.
Right, so that's it.
Let's move on, shall we?
Leave this till last.
Oh,
yeah, so it's the new baby.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. Many years ago, I've always been a big fan of Michael Vincent.
Yeah.
Always. I remember when I was getting back into Magic many years ago, I remember being in Davenport's and in walked Michael Vincent, and I was chatting to him there, and he blew my mind with 3 or 4 great effects. And from that moment on, I always looked up to Michael and his skill. He was fantastic. He is fantastic. I remember getting one of his, I don't know if it was an international DVD, there was a DVD that he was on, a video at the time, and he'd done his 4 Faces of the Woman effect, and I just fell in love with it. I thought it was beautifully structured, the presentation was lovely, the sleight of hand was flawless, it was just great. And he came to lecture in the Ashford. It was the Downtown Magic Club at the time, many years ago, and I went out to lunch with him and Chris Harding, and we were sitting there, and I sort of just threw it in there, and I said, I'd love to do a DVD with you. And he said, oh, all right, I'll think about it. So in my mind, I'm going, well, that's a polite way of saying no. Thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah.
And then about 3 weeks later, he said, look, I've been thinking about what you said. This is what I'd like to do if I was ever to do a DVD project. And I looked at it, and I just couldn't believe my luck. I just said, look, Mike, I'm really going to push the boat out. And the packaging, everything was amazing. We had a beautiful 3-disc set, and that was the beginning of a really good relationship we've had with Michael. We've released 3 DVDs, I believe, with him so far.
Very recent. Oh, plus the control.
Yeah, dual control,
which is phenomenal. Yeah. And very recently he's done 2 academies for us already, which have been amazing.
Yeah, and we've got another for all you Michael Vincent fans out there. One of our big Christmas releases this year, touch wood, is going to be the 4th Michael Vincent DVD in the Alakazam series. So I am really excited about that. Hopefully we're filming within the next month or so, and it will be ready for one of our Christmas releases, as this was our major Christmas release this year. It was brilliant.
I mean, if you haven't purchased this, you, in my honest opinion, do it. There's a trick on here. I believe it is this one, because I was at the filming for this before. Our relationship.
Way before you were working for us.
And I lost my mind over the magic he was doing. And it was the first thing that introduced me to Michael, and it was incredible. And am I right in saying that the poker chip thing is on here?
Oh, I can't remember.
I really
I think it is. I can't say 100%.
Yeah.
I think it is. I can't say 100%. It's on one of them, and I do think it is on this one. The great thing about these DVDs as well is Michael always started with a little parlour show for the audience.
Yeah.
So that's captured on there. So you get to watch Mike's parlour show. Then then we moved it to the bar. So then you get some performances, and we're going to watch a performance in a moment from one of the effects off here. Now, bearing in mind, obviously the effect is explained on here as well. But we filmed in 2 settings, so we would have like a stand-up parlour show, the audience sitting down, and then we would move to the bar, and it would be more of an intimate type performance. So you see all that on here. You see the way that Mike structures these routines, see the way he handles the audience, which I think is phenomenal as well. And then you get to learn all this crazy good material. I mean, it's brilliant stuff. So this is the first DVD we released with Michael. It's actually been out of production for about 4 or 5 years now, if not longer. And I know that copies of the original version of this were changing hands for big money on the internet because you couldn't get it anywhere. So we spoke to Michael and we said, look, you know, it's time to re-release it. So we've had this packaging beautifully redesigned by Monster Creations. The DVDs are still as good as they were, and the material is.
Yeah.
So without talking about it anymore, firstly, as Dave said, if you don't own it, you should, because this should be part of every magician's collection. And secondly, get ready to have your mind blown.
Amazing.
Prior to the show, I took this deck out, shuffled them up, and had a strange intuition, believe it or not, to remove one card. And I've actually placed it inside my wallet here. So remind me. I may forget because this gets pretty heavy. Okay, remind me about this should we get to involve with the rest of the show, because I'm going to show it to you. Now, do me a favor, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, I want you to relax and empty your mind and be still. Be still like water. I sound like one of those Shaolin monks, right? Okay, are you relaxed?
Yeah.
When I snap my finger, I want you to name a playing card. Are you ready? Okay.
Ace of Clubs.
The Ace of Clubs. Was that the first card that popped into your mind? Interesting. Come closer. Watch this. It's funny, when you open a brand new pack of cards, you'll always find that you get a couple of jokers, right? Okay. You'd always know there's only one 9 of diamonds, 1 2 of clubs, 1 queen of clubs, literally one card of every certain value there, and you named the Ace of Clubs, right? It's interesting. Do you remember I said I removed the card from the deck and placed it in my wallet?
Yep.
Well, actually, I replaced it with a playing card from another deck, a totally different deck of cards. Now, the big question is, what are the odds on you naming the exact Ace of Clubs? Intriguing to say the words. I mean, you could say that was just a lucky guess, right? But do you remember I said I removed the card and placed it inside my wallet? Well, I wasn't kidding. And let's just pop in here, because inside there's one playing card. Is this a coincidence? Is it deja vu? See, this is the card that actually belongs to the deck. Okay. And there we go. There's our Ace of Clubs right there.
So that was the classic magic of Michael Vincent. Honestly, we cannot give this any higher recommendation. If you don't own it, get yourself it. You'll be pleased 100%. You did. And these are in stock now. It's a free DVD set, and it's phenomenal value for money.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's inked. That's Michael Vincent. We've spoke about the Academy. So now the last trick of the evening.
Well, shall we end the vlog here?
No, we've got to show them.
Yeah, so, absolutely. This has been highly anticipated since Blackpool. There was people excited about it before Blackpool, and they saw it at Blackpool. We've got some rave reviews, and now it's finally available for you guys to get your hands on. And it is called Omen. It's by Chris Congreve, and it is just a powerhouse of a card trick.
Yeah, it really is. If you like mentalism, like mental magic, like card magic, if you go out working, if you perform for friends, this is more than just a single trick. This is a proper routine. I mean, to me, this is a closing effect.
Oh yeah.
You're going to find it very hard to top an effect like this, especially when you get to that final reveal. It is we call it the standing ovation cue. That's it. When you do that reveal, that's when you're going to get your applause. That's when you say goodnight and move on, and you know, you're not going to finish with anything stronger than that. I don't know what else to say about it. It's self-working. It comes complete. There's about a 5-10 minute setup. Once it's set, you never have to set it again.
Yeah, and you're not writing on 52 cards. Do you know what I mean? Like, the setup's very straightforward. As you say, there's not a lot more you can say about it, because the reviews say it themselves. It is a worker. It's fantastic. workers are using it. My friend Neil popped in the other day. We could drop the trailer here, but it's over under the product. You want to go see the official trailer. We always like to, on these, do a performance away from the trailer if we can.
Yeah.
So I performed it on Neil, and we've got the footage of it.
Yeah, so let's have a look.
I'm going to show you the difference between mind reading and magic.
All right.
Do you know the difference?
Tell me.
Yeah, let me show you. A mind reader can take thoughts out of your mind, but also implant thoughts in.
Right.
I'm going to put one into your mind right now, and it's a playing card, one of the cards from a pack. You ready for this?
Yep.
Just there.
Mm-hmm.
What was the card?
The 5 of clubs.
The 5 of clubs. Correct. It's good, isn't it?
That's terrible.
No, we'll come back to that, right? Don't forget that card. Right. We'll come back to that, because a magician would do it slightly differently. Okay. A magician would take a prediction and a deck of cards.
Yep.
And show you the cards are all very different.
Yep.
And we'll put this down here. And I'd like you to just pick up and look and remember a card.
Okay.
Okay. You got one?
Yep.
All right, we'll go for this one first.
Okay.
Think of it.
Yeah.
It's a red card.
It was a red card.
There's a heart, right?
It was a heart.
Good. Okay. 3.
That was my card.
Perfect. Now,
nice.
That is how a magician would do it, because over here, remember, I had a prediction, and inside this envelope just so happens to be the 3 of hearts. But not how a mind reader would do it. Because early on, I implanted a thought in your mind, and that card that you named earlier was the
5 of clubs.
The 5 of clubs, which is why on the back of this one here, I wrote 5. On the back of this one, I wrote and on the back of this one, I wrote clubs.
That's very clever.
Perfect.
Right, you can see how strong that actually is. And as we're sort of just about to discuss as well, when Chris showed us this, he just had it all contained in his wallet. So he had his wallet out on the table beforehand, done the effects, pulled the prediction card out and everything else, which you can do. The envelope prediction thing was part of an additional handling that's on here as well. So we go into, on the DVD, not only go into how this thing actually works, but we also talk about different ideas with it as well. But it is such a strong effect. You think about it, you've got someone, if you're hitting a table, you can get various people to create that final card.
You'd play this on 2 people, you wouldn't get one person to remember both cards. You could do, like you saw there, but you play it as a bigger thing, and it just seems impossible. It really does.
Yeah, and if you were at Blackpool, you'll know how strong this played. These sold out on the Saturday. We only had, I think we had about 150 with us or something like that, and they sold out so quick. And it's not surprising, it's just such a great trick, it's just such a worker. And I know people say, oh, you've got to carry an extra deck. But if you're going to carry an extra deck, make it worth it.
Yeah, but like if you're in that stand-up situation, if you're playing to 20 or 30 people, this is something that you can keep in your case, and you know is a nice little stand-up-y piece. You know, you're not going to go on stage with it, but it plays far bigger than just a generic card trick. So that's always important to have those weapons, you call them weapons, in your case, so that you know if you're ever in that situation, I know Omen's going to get me out of that. I know that for me it's the paper balls thing. I know a few napkins are going to play huge. You know, it's knowing the right tools are ready for the job, and Omen is great for the tables. It's great to play bigger, and it's just an extra deck of cards. That's all you got to carry.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So they are available to order now, and they are shipping out today. So place your order and it'll be popped in the post for you. So that is Omen by Chris Congreve. We've had Inked, and we have had the classic magic of Michael Vincent. So that brings us to the end of this academy. I was just having a look down. Remember, guys, as well, our April newsletter is out now. So any orders you place, one of the newsletters will be popped in there for you as well. And that's about it.
That is
everything. What I will say, if you're watching this on Friday or even Saturday morning, be sure to tune in to Britain's Got Talent tonight. Or tomorrow night if you're watching it on Friday. I'm not going to tell you any more apart from the fact you are going to see a very close friend of Alakazam on the show doing something incredible. Okay, indeed. So please tune in, and I hope we're going to get this person on to interview them at some point after the event. And also I hope you support our friend all the way through the process, because if anyone deserves to win,
it's
yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Please, please, please watch it and support it. So we will see you next week on the Alakazam Live, which will be Tuesday, and then hopefully that's Tuesday 2 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube, and then hopefully we'll catch you at the Academy as well, and if not, we'll see you next Friday for the vlog.
There you go. Have an amazing week, and we'll see you at one of those places, one of those times, very, very soon.